Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Monday midday, just going to have a quick short wander around Blackpool because a couple of my videos have been a little bit too long, so I don't know how you feel about these longer ones, but yeah, let me know. Thank you to everybody that watched the last couple of videos. I appreciate that. It's not a bad day. I think forecast is a little bit of rain, but it's dry at the moment. Over there in the distance you can see the Ministry of Defence building is certainly coming on well over there, isn't it, if you can see it. Just going to have a little wander down Cookson Street. See how the demolition's going. Should be safe to walk past this now, shouldn't I? So different, isn't it, in this corner here? The old premise shop on the corner's gone. Wow, look at the difference. We'll cross the road in a minute and get a glimpse inside just to show you. Yeah, this is where the old corner shop was. Premier. Just all that lot over there to come down now. Yeah, look at that. They've even taken that corner down since I was last here. Just a glimpse from another angle. So I think all this section here is safe, possibly at the moment, but who knows. But if it's staying, it certainly needs to tidy up. But yeah, and I think them houses down there, I never know the name of that street because there's no street name on it. Yeah, apart from these ones on the front. Yeah, apart from that block there now that they're working on now, all there is that section down there, if you can see it clear enough. Like I said previously, it took a long time to get going, didn't it? But just for that section there, and this section there, it's all done. Obviously there's a lot more development going on this side as well eventually. Yeah, wow, what a difference. Regent Cinema, the old Regent Cinema over there. It's just a three-storey antique collector vintage market now. I have been in there on a previous video. If you search on my channel, you'll see I've covered all 3 floors in there. Very interesting place. Ideal for a rainy day. I will get in there again and film, but very interesting place. It hasn't been a cinema for donkey's years, but now it's opened up as one of these sort of retro club cinemas where they put on certain old films on now and again. But yeah, it's been many things since it closed as this cinema, many years ago, when it was a proper cinema. But yeah, antiques market in there, brilliant in there if you've never been in there. And they got a little cafe in there as well. We'll get in there again soon. Yeah, so if you weren't sure where that Regent market is, it's the top of Church Street, and you can see we're heading in towards St John's Square there. King Square. I was looking at some old photographs of this Top Cut Barber and that place next to it, and years ago it was called Just Tiles, So it sold tiles, and apparently previous to that it was a chemist. Yeah, I like looking at the old pictures of shops, I do. I find it really interesting. Yeah, there's certain slots where you're walking and it's quite blowy, and then suddenly there's nothing. But there's a bit of blue sky coming through. I wish you could see me, because I'm absolutely struggling with the walking today. I don't know why you get these good and bad days, but yeah, struggling. Yeah, we're in Topping Street now. This Clayton Jewellers, this is a place that I told you used to be next to that Premier shop for donkey's years, in Cookson Street. But when they're in Cookson Street, you can just walk in there. There was another doormat to let you in. So yeah, security was quite tight around there, but they've been in Blackpool for years. Oh, actually 1963. Yeah, 1963, and they were always in Cookson Street. Now look at this tower fisheries. Why people keep smashing his windows all the time? Absolutely no need for it. All your sports channels in there for football and everything else. Abingdon Street Food Hall, as I call it. I think they get quite a high percentage of rain today. When I looked, 40%, so I thought I'd get out what I can. Can't wait for the spring and all the people sitting out here with that European type vibe, sitting out here. I know one of these food outlets is shut, isn't it? It's a Chicken, called Chicken, something that's closed. But I think it's got somebody in there now. Tower there in the distance. Yeah, it's not a bad day for walking actually. I've got to keep moving. Also, just a brief one, trying to show you what's going on. I came through here yesterday, I wasn't filming yesterday, and there was quite a good vibe in town yesterday. There was a lot of dancers here again in the Winter Gardens, which brings a lot of people in, which makes the restaurants a little bit busier. But yeah, I wasn't filming yesterday, but I must come out on a Sunday and show you what it's like. Yeah, it's February now, it won't be long. It soon comes around the weeks, doesn't it? Every night is getting lighter, which I really enjoy. The lighter evenings now. It's a shame about our high streets today, isn't it? I even watched this girl in London, Hannah Ricketts, and she says even the businesses in London are struggling in the major streets in London. I mean, obviously I know the rent is extremely high in London, but even in central London, the West End of London, there are shops that are struggling and closed. And I don't think it's going to get any better. Not too much to show you, really, just apart from a little general walk round, which I know most of you enjoy. one of my viewers in America, Lynn, she can't believe that we leave stuff like this out in shops. She said if you'd done it in America, it would just be stolen. Well, I think from time to time, it does here, to be honest with you. Yeah, just looking up Victoria Street, and as I mentioned briefly, that shop up on the left hand side, the Tesco's have applied to go in there again, but the problem is it gets a lot of volume of traffic in the daytime, but come 5-6 o'clock at night, is that Tesco's going to do much business? I don't know. And don't forget that cafe upstairs in Blackpool Museums. Great value for money with a sea view. Right, Primark Wind Tunnel.
My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down.
Yeah, and obviously all you probably know, there was a fire in Waterloo Road at Smart Mart by now. I was only down there 2 days before the fire. I go filming. Unbelievable, all these businesses, isn't it? What's happened to him? There was a bit of a story. Oh no, I'm not going to go into it. Well, I will now I've mentioned it. There's a guy who's got a retro cafe on Lytham Road, and he's gone away on holiday and left his cats there, and part of his building had collapsed at the back where he lived. He reckons his home's ruined. He says, I'm not bothered about that, but I want to know where my 2 cats are, because the fire brigade obviously knocked the door down to get in to sort the fire out. But it turns out that his cats are safe. Facebook was marvellous how it got together, and they found his 2 cats well, and he was in Spain, so he couldn't contact anybody. So he's said, I'm not bothered about my home, and it's wrecked and part of the building has collapsed, he said to me. Oh, he didn't say to me rather, but I can imagine what it's like losing your cats. I used to have cats, but yeah, they're safe apparently, and he's travelling back from Spain, so I'm well happy for that guy. Yeah. But the owner is being positive. He's got some other premises, and he's getting himself together. It's easy just to sink, isn't it, when something like that happens in your life? But no, he's being positive about it, and he's getting his business back up and running again. Little bit of promenade for you. We'll get across the road, show you the seafront when we can get across this road. Anyway, what's it like where you are? I don't think it's too bad here at all, really. How peaceful is this? I'm going to go down the steps and just stand on the beach, but I'm going to the slope because my knees are not bending today. There you go, we're on the beach. Love it, I'll do this. I know a lot of you don't like all these beach scenes, but I know a lot of people do, and I certainly love it. Even though it's quite something nice about walking around here this time of the year. I remember saying it last year as well. I just like it when Easter comes and then the season kicks off again. And of course we're at the site of the old Bonnie Street Market, which apparently is going to be reopening, or so they say. That's what I've seen on social media. I would say it was going to open at spring. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, maybe something will come. But you see, a lot of these people, they may have retired, they may have gone somewhere else. They don't want to come back in case it's only like for a couple of seasons, and they don't know where they are with their businesses, so I don't know. Castle there. Everybody loves the castle, don't they? Blackpool coach station. Very exotic, isn't it? I did say this was going to be a short one, but it's not going to be, because I'm going to have a wander down Central Drive and then wander up and see one of my sons. So yeah, I was planning to go down South Shore and do sort of South Pier and then go south round that way, but and make it a second video. That's what I was planning to do a second video while I'm out, but no, I don't want to push myself, so we'll just extend this one for today, and then I'll get a bus down there tomorrow and do something around that area. Different part of South Shore to what we done a few days ago. So I'll have a wander down Central Drive and show you the delights down Central Drive, and we'll finish up there, and then I'll go and get a brew with my son, and then I can get a bus back. Don't know, I waffle a lot, but it is a community channel, so I've had this conversation with a lot of people, and I will continue to carry on the way I do things, as you were. Doing work in that place still. So obviously most of you probably know down the other end of Central Drive is all down for redevelopment and knocking it all down, but it's I don't hear of anything down this way happening. The Bronx. Sad, isn't it, how these streets have gone like this? The only thing you can do is housing, but there's no money anywhere. But yeah, housing's the answer. The Saturday International Hotel, I wonder when all these were last open. I can't remember any of these being open for a long time. I think, no it isn't, it was a bag shop I used to see. It might have been. It might have been that one, I don't know. Right, let's continue down Central Drive. Stop waffling so much, Mark. Because I'm badly limping, it's probably making me all stuttery when I'm walking, possibly, I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad I got a walk in. couldn't do anything. Saturday, I had my little granddaughter over, her first sleepover anywhere away from her mum. Yeah, she was great. But it was a very long day for me Sunday because she was up early. All these shops just closed down. There are a lot of stories about Central Drive being dangerous and what have you, but I've never seen anything bad, but I think it's when night time comes, it's a little bit different. A bit like Lytham Road, I think. These are the old toilets I always talk about, the underground toilets. Did anybody else used to have underground toilets that are closed down in their town now? Used to be very popular in London. Or Central Pier, the one on Central Pier across the road, when you cross the road at Central Pier, that had a barber's and a shop underneath it, and you crossed over underneath the tunnel. But that's gone. That was closed many, many years ago, but it was only filled in about 4 years ago. But times have changed, haven't they? They cause people to gather in them. That's all I will say on that matter. New shop opened here, Blackpool Superstore, selling a bit of everything. Yeah, another new shop, Blackpool Superstore. We'll go in and have a look. We'll show you around. I think it's a bit of a DIY shop, which is quite useful for this area. There's no DIY shops, so yeah, I'll take you in and show you. Just going to put my camera around your shop and show people what you got, because you haven't been open long, have you? Yeah, it's a bit of a DIY shop. Probably won't be able to do any justice because I'm too close up, but yeah, Central Drive, it hasn't got anything like this, so it's really handy. You have all these big pots. Not for everyone, but yeah, these big pots are useful. All your cleaning products. I know there's a lot of shops in Central Drive, but this is doing something slightly different. It's DIY, based on DIY. Paint. Wallpaper. All your dishes here. Buckets. Frying pans here. And them big pots are great, even I use one of them. But yeah, this is a new shop on Central Drive. You know, you've got these in town, but gutter joinings. It's got a bit of everything. Absolutely a bit of everything. But I know this camera won't be able to pick it up, but just to give you a brief mention. So yeah, if you're not sure, or you're down this area, you need something, they're asking me at opening hours now. Because down in Central Drive, the shops tend to stay open quite late. Bulk. Sunflower oil. What time do you stay open till? Boss?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock?
Yes.
9 PM, you see. So DIY stuff. I know a lot of this won't appeal to people that don't live in the area, but yeah, give it a try. So it's just a different shop to what you normally find in Central Drive, which is quite useful, I think. Some people that are nearby want something DIY. Anyway, let's carry on, because this section from about here onwards, it's all planned to be redeveloped and all knocked down, all the way down here. And a bit further down we've got a Morrison's. All that's meant to be coming down as well. But I was quite surprised what he's got in that shop actually. A right mix of stuff, and what's different, it's a DIY. Yeah, all this coming down. Right, let's hit the back streets of Central Drive. Yeah, if you want me to go in a few more shops and just show you around, but most people, it's shop is a shop, isn't it? But I just thought that was something different, because you got a lot of different stuff DIY. All these houses around here look the same, don't they? I've said this so many times. I'm looking for a white house. Right, I'm going to leave the video here. So, yeah, a little bit longer than I said. I was planning to do a second video, but the knees ain't going to take it today. So, I'll do that tomorrow. And, yeah, sorry if that shop was a little bit not for everybody, but I thought it was quite interesting because it's a DIY shop. There's nothing like that in the area. And I know it only really applies to local people. But somebody will watch it and think, oh, that's good. But yeah, thank you all again for watching this one, and I'll catch you all again very soon. Bye bye for now.